welcome back everybody. Only got a little bit of storage left on this phone, so I'm gonna have to switch to like a GoPro or something. But I've got a problem with my radio. Seems to be a common problem with Ford radios for some reason, and it's not working. So if you push the power button, you get the time, and this has a 6 CD changer, and it'll show what CD changer, but it will not turn on. For some reason, you have to reset it. And I'm going to try a multitude of steps to try to troubleshoot what the problem is with this. Man, this thing's dirty. Country roads. Your little man back there playing outside. It's a nice day. But anyway, so illuminate the temperature and the Bluetooth and the direction you're pointing. But as you can see, it does not turn on. So there's one thing I'm going to try real quick, and it might be an easy fix. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube on how to fix this, and one is very extreme, and I hope I don't have to do it. But I will try it to save some money, because these stereos aren't cheap to replace. Plus, I want to have some tunes while I ride to and from the job sites and wherever we travel. Okay, we're going to start off by disconnecting the positive terminal. Get that sucker loosened up, and then with that loosened up, we're going to disconnect this two terminals. We're going to leave them sitting off for at least 10 minutes. And I'm going to do another trick that can actually help your vehicle performance out at the same time. I've done this a couple of times. You know, you get the misfire in these Fords and they don't run as well. Now this is kind of dangerous. I was trying to find some insulated wire and I can't seem to locate it, so I'm using some regular uninsulated wire. But you create a jumper between the two terminals, and in theory that clears any memory inside the ECU or the PCU, whatever they want to call it, and it clears that memory. Now this is in the hopes that this will clear the memory on the actual radio itself, and after about 10-15 minutes we'll come back and see if it works. So we'll be right back. So it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this jumper real quick. I had to grab the GoPro. You can just hear the fuses click inside this thing. Let's get this tightened back up. Get this sucker down real good.
What is it? Ah!
You got chalk on your face.
I'll leave that off.
You got you got food and chalk on your face. You messy boy.
I was trying to make a I was pretending I made the TikTok.
Why? Alright, here's a moment of truth for this troubleshoot step. Let's see if it works. Okay, you just saw it flash again, so I really don't think that worked. So, but you do see that the time did reset on it. So I think I'm going to have to do a extreme step on it. There's another way to troubleshoot and fix it. I'm going to have to take this all apart. Let's get to it. So this little point right here is the sync between your Bluetooth. You can go USB and you can go standard jack from your listening device, your phone, your iPod, whatever. That will sync it up into the stereo. And I use it quite a bit, but it's proven difficult. You have to release this one, and it's proven very difficult for me right now. They got tabs back here and I can't get them to release. And I don't want to crack anything. That's not good. So I'm not going to force it. This should just pop straight out. There's a screw that I got to get up into And I think it's back right behind here from the videos that I watched. So I'm gonna do this off camera, just in case I break it. I'm not catching my failure. So I was able to get it out. I was able to get it out with this micro screwdriver. And after I popped off is these tabs on the side that are mostly holding it, but they kind of squeeze their way out. So there's the bolt that I have to get to. So we're going to head and get that. Then I got to take these off. That's what I have to get to, those 4 bolts right there. Then I have to take this whole, now this is the actual radio unit itself. That is just the control. This right here is what I have to take out. And we'll get it out. I think there's like it's either a 7 or 6 millimeter bolt back there. This should come straight out. There's a couple more connections on the back side. Then we got to open this puppy up and take out the circuit board. And this is going to be an extreme measure, but I'm going to try it. Hopefully it works. I've read a lot of comments saying that it actually does work. So we'll cross our fingers, right? Okay. Last bolt here. It was a 7 millimeter. So let's do it. Okay, get that baby out. Just do it just like this. So those are those connections on the back side that I got to take off right here. What you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Thanks for the warning. Hi. Oh, look at that banana all over that face. And this little girl's got 2 new teeth. 2 new teeth. 2 new teeth. There she goes. So we gotta take off these side brackets, get to the motherboard in here.
Oh, that's cool, Dad.
Yeah, that's the radio. So what I think we have to do is take out some individual screws, maybe like all along the top here. I'm hoping I don't have to take out looks to be about 20 to 30 screws. Probably more than that, but if I don't have to, if I can just take off this top rim right here, I can get to it, I believe. So we'll try. I have to go get another screwdriver. So let's try to take this top tray off. Hopefully these will be the only ones. Doesn't appear to be that, I think they might. That these side screws too also go through the top tray, but I know these do, so let's take these off first. Now these tabs seem to be holding on. Let's see, there it goes. So, okay. Motherboard is down in there, but beneath all these CDs. Dave Matthews Band. And I want to figure out how to get the CD changer out first before I can get to the motherboard. I'll be right back. So I was able to get it off. You do have to take out every single screw. So that took a little time, but I got it all done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to preheat the oven. So we're going to turn it up to 175, let it warm up for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to bump the temperature up to 285. Then we're going to put said motherboard inside the oven and bake it for about 8 minutes. Theory does is that connects all the connections inside there again, gets them real tight. And we'll let it cool down, reinstall it, and see if the radio comes back to life. So let's preheat the oven, get that going, and then we'll pop it in. I ran out of storage on the phone too. So I ran out of storage on the GoPro and the phone all in the same day. Isn't that funny? Yeah, must. Well, anyway, I put the old SD card in from my old phone into here. It had another gig of storage left in it, so I just transferred it to here. But as I was saying, we have to let this cool down, and it's been about 10-15 minutes, but you don't want to jostle it around. You want it to get fully cool until you actually go to load it back into the cage. So we got to mount all this back together and then put it back into the truck outside. So let's let that cool down a little bit. It might be getting close to dark before I put this back in. We'll see. Okay, well, I got to put it all back together. It took a little bit, but I got it all put back together. All the screws. Oh, dang it. I found a screw. Oh. Got to find out where that screw goes. That's the thing of any true mechanic. Take the screws out. You want to put them all back. If you leave one, you know you missed a step. Oh. There it goes. That's a good camera. It's good for close-ups. Good macro. So I'll put that last screw back and then we'll go put it back in the truck and see if it worked. So I got it all put back together. Now we're going to put it inside the console again. So we got to put it back in there and bolt it in, make sure it tries to work right. We have sound. It's on AM. It worked. Woohoo! Let's see if it works. That's a random channel it picks. I did pick that. Can't stand Guns N' Roses anyway. Let's see if it works. Madonna, no. That was so far-fetched that it wouldn't work.
What?
Yes! Come on, bud!
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy. We got it! Bud? It works! That is amazing! It worked! We did it, baby.
Hi! I use. That's right.
Oh, I got a glump of it. There we go.
Good morning, everyone. So after all that jubilation and glee and complete utter tomfoolery of the excitement of fixing the radio, we have a problem. Clock is staying on. So instead of it costing me to replace the battery, I got to unhook this. I can't keep having it drain my battery. Yeah, man. Well, and the climate control won't work. Did I forget to plug that in? We'll break back into it later. I wonder what could be causing that. So I'm gonna get out here and disconnect my battery so it doesn't drain it all day. It was a little sluggish to start this morning. And I just noticed that when I got here. I was like, why isn't that clock going off? Anyways, let's pop this in. Disconnect the battery. All right, let's go ahead and undo the positive. And who knows, maybe this will reset everything. I don't know what could be causing it, so we gotta try to troubleshoot some more. So, is that one too small? I hope I brought the right one. I mean, I get a wrench put on it, but okay. Oh, luckily I kept the right tools. Hopefully this will reset everything for a little bit. Why don't you go back and try to touch? Why don't you go back and try to touch? Dadgummit. Stay off to the side. All right. So we'll let that sit like that for a little bit and see how that does between here and lunch. And when I go to lunch, I'll trade out for the quad because it's cheaper on gas. You know, gas prices are so ridiculous right now. Anyway, get to work. All right, I'll see you guys later.